What lifetime deal are you still grandfathered into, or removed from, that's no longer available? Medic alert. I was a sick little kid and got a bracelet in the 80s, before they switched to a subscription model. They sent me a new one a few years ago because my member number was so low that their system no longer supported it. The woman I talked to said everyone with those numbers is dead, and then got super embarrassed. My pension. I started in 2000 and was hired under a straight work for 30 years and you can fully retire plan. I've got 4 more years to go. I'll be 53. Then they changed it so that anyone hired after 2012 falls into a new category of the rule of 90, meaning your age plus the number of years you work have to equal 90. I have a stupid good cell phone discount from an old job that was a partner of Singular Wireless, old non-existent phone company brand of SBC, that was then transferred to AT&T after the buyout and rebranding. I left the company I worked for and left the discount on my account. For 20 plus years, that baller discount has made it through however many plan changes, plan modifications, new phones etc. And not a single time has it ever been questioned. The only thing I've heard is, Jesus, that's a sick discount, bro. My old company is now defunct. My original carrier no longer exists by name. My original mobile plan was originally attached to an OG Motorola RAZR. I've added Uverse and cancelled Uverse. Tons of account level touches. But that discount lives on. Forever. 2.75% interest mortgage. My mother bought my brother a lifetime subscription to National Geographic when he was 10 years old. The magazine was offering a special promotion at that time. He is 62 now and I am pretty sure he still receives it. When I was young my dad was a gym rat. I was a really well-behaved kid, so his gym allowed me to go with him and get on an exercise bike or run around the track or just keep him company. When his gym closed in 1987-ish, he looked at all the gyms in the area to see if any of them would allow him to keep bringing me along. Most said no, but he finally found a club that allowed it, as long as he paid my membership fee and signed a waiver saying if I hurt myself, they weren't liable. So, I became a gym member when I was 8. That gym eventually got bought out by Chicago Health Club, then by Bally's, then by LA Fitness, but my membership terms stayed the same. I have the highest tier membership, meaning I can use any LA Fitness facility in the country, and I'm still paying the 1987 price for it. It comes out to just under $5 a month. 24-hour fitness gym. I had been going for a while and was paying around $20 a month. They came to me and said that for only $550 they'd give me a 3-year membership. That was a really good deal, but I was reluctant to pay that much up front. Then they explained that after that, for life, it would be only $20 a year. Each year that I pay my $20 they remind me that they sure don't give that deal anymore. Before Better Sleep rebranded, I had paid for the app to remove ads and unlock more sounds. I can't remember what their original name was. But anyway, I had replaced the phone that had it on there and I wanted to download it to my new phone and I noticed that they had a new name. And a subscription. I emailed their customer service and provided them the receipt from Google Play proving I paid for it. So they gave me a free lifetime subscription. I love that app. None for me. My brother-in-law still has a lifetime subscription to XM Radio that he bought 15 years ago. I built an outhouse for my cabin in 1991. A year later they passed a county law, no more new outhouses. But mine is still legal. My husband and I both have lifetime memberships to the game Lord of the Rings Online. Of course we don't play anymore, but imagine if we did. For Christmas 2006, I bought myself an aftermarket radio for my car that had a separate Sirius radio module. I drove over 40 miles one way to work at the time, so I listened to the radio a lot and the promise of radio without commercials was very appealing. I paid for it yearly for the next 2 years. Then I moved back to Chicago and took the L to work every day, so I rarely drove my car. Because I was rarely in my car, I didn't feel the need to keep paying for the Sirius subscription. I canceled the subscription. About a year later, I was switching modes on the radio and stopped on the Sirius input for a bit. I was still getting all the channels. That was over 18 years ago and I still get free Sirius, now Sirius XM, in that car. After the merger with XM, I don't think I get all the channels now, but I don't notice. It's been sweet having it for our road trips. Full-time employment status at work with just 28 hours a week to keep benefits. We own the mineral rights for our house and also family property. They are currently leased, but it's not like we're getting rich off of them. Lifetime membership at Continental Airlines Club, which then of course became United Club probably 25 years ago. The bank had a Freedom 60 promotion. If you were 60 or older, all bank fees were waived. I applied for and got a job in Europe, so before leaving, added my father to my bank account in case there was anything I forgot to do before I left. I didn't even know about the promotion, but as my father had just turned 60, the account automatically flicked to a Freedom 60 account. 30 years later, I myself am now closing in on 60 and still haven't paid any bank fees. Pension at 80% average of my 3 highest years' salary. Retired last year at 52 and net $9,000 a month plus yearly COLA increases for life and then it transfers to my spouse if they survive me. Unused sick time paid out at the end of the year. They give you 80 hours sick time at the start of the year and what's not used is paid out to you. Free extra paycheck right around the holidays. Once COVID hit they stopped offering it to new hires but the rest of us were grandfathers in. $99.99 Plex Lifetime Pass. No way would I ever pay the $750 it's going to be soon. Been using my $0 cell phone plan since 2020 that was bundled with my internet. They removed the plans not long after cause they realized how much potential money they are losing. This provider got bought and merged so the grandfathered plan is going to end I think 2027 or 2028, sad face. My cell phone. It's $8.67/month, pay $26 per quarter. The original company has been bought and sold, but my service is now Verizon. Every so often they try to get me to switch plans but I say, no thanks, I'm good. When I was in college, I served one of the VPs at In-N-Out and in addition to my tip, he gave me a card that gives me free In-N-Out burgers for life. Still use it 15 years later. My dad bought a full warranty on his truck about 8 years ago. Thing has had an engine, granny twice, and all sorts of stuff go wrong with it. Every time he gets a free rental and free fix from dealer. Literally the one time in the world where the little guy sticks it to the company LOL. I still get Hulu for $1 per month as a bundle with my Spotify. Years ago, I paid $10 for a lifetime senior citizen pass for free admission to all national parks. I have been told that they no longer are sold. I work for a water utility company, we still get £10 a month, match money. That's to pay for matches to light your blow lamps. We still get £30 a month phone allowance to pay for a landline even though nobody has one. I have full, unrestricted 100% access to every single Adobe product thanks to a deal made with a school I worked for in 2008.